What's up, Rat Gang? Welcome back to the videos, man. Did think of stuff to discuss, but I kind of forgot. We're undercover today again because it's still raining. I don't know if you can tell by the wet ground. It's not really wet there because it's undercover, but it's wet all here. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't trust that it's not gonna rain while this video is taking place. You may still see some trains, but you may not. Don't hold on to too much hope. Let's discuss some fun stuff, man. Music. Guess is getting really good at guitar again. So I used to be pretty good at guitar, and then I kind of took a bit of a break. And now I'm back to it, and I was only, holy shit, that car sounds horrible. I was only doing chords and stuff for a while because I just could not get my fingers moving like how they used to. And then it came to me, and I'm back to being able to do some finger picking. You know, it's fun, sounds nice. Maybe one day I'll bring the guitar out again. I've done it before. I don't know if anyone who's still watching when I first did that. I might pull it out again one day. I don't know, I'm just not wanting to do anything else but music lately. I've been loving doing music. Wrote a really beautiful song about a jail that's for everybody. It's for people like me, but it's also for aliens, for zombies, ghosts, everything. Here you go, let me give you overall vibe. It's kind of like it reminds me a lot of Soft System of a Down. There you go. That's a hint at kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah, gotta finish it. I haven't fully finished it yet, but I'll finish it one day. I won't finish it probably before I play it for you guys. Know what I'm like. More fun stuff. You guys know about the band thing. Surely someone still stuck around from that. But I was gonna be in a band. Didn't end up working out, not because they didn't want me, but because I kind of it was too far away, and I was like, I can't go that far a couple times a week for practice, so it's not fair for me to take on that position, which singing is a pretty integral thing for a band. You can't just not show up if you're a singer. Obviously. I mean, for any instrument, you can't not show up if you're a bassist either, because we kind of rely on you for timing. Drumming, same thing. Guitar, same thing. Yeah. So I can't not show up to that. It wouldn't work well. But I want to look around for some people who are interested in music that I like. I was thinking something similar to stuff like Briston Maroney, like Freaking Out on the Interstate type stuff. Rainbow Kitten Surprise type stuff. Like, that's the type of music I really love to do. Some, like, as I said, soft System of a Down's pretty nice. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. So stuff like that, you know, fun stuff to play. So I want to try and find some people who are into that kind of stuff, and then maybe try and start up a band. Obviously, no promises that that'll happen. Not that I don't think any of you really care about that. We got a lot of nice comments yesterday. I really appreciate it. Thank you to those two people. I really appreciate it. One of their names was Keith. Forgot the other one. Damn it. I did remember it. I literally remembered it up until now. But Keith I recognize because Keith was commented quite a few times. So shout out to you. Yeah, we need to get more commenters up in this. Alright. I don't even care. Like, just comment anything. You know, comment the description of yourself if you have to. Comment your age. You know what? That's what I want you to do. If you're watching this video, comment your age right now. Let's see who will comment. Well, this guy's not trying to drive engagement to his channel at all. Doing well with subscribers. I mean, if you want to subscribe, I'm not going to beg at this point in time. We're doing alright for subscribers. I think we're at 31 or 32 subscribers, which I'm happy with. You know, it's a good amount. Like, if there was 32 people standing watching me, I'd probably be a bit worried and feel like I'm going to be robbed. But it'd be a lot of people. I don't know if I could talk in front of that many people. I mean, like, you think about it. If all of you lived near me, we could all throw a party. We're very diverse, I've noticed. Like, we're spread from, like, so Australia, where I live, we have quite a couple people. Canada's a big one. I really appreciate that because I love Canada so much. I really, like, I want to move there so bad, bro. I love Canada. It's so beautiful. Some New Zealand people watching. Shout out to you. Americans. We got some Americans here. America's cool. I wouldn't want to live there due to, you can probably guess the reason. But I did want to move there at one point in time. New York would be pretty cool, but it's expensive, and I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to move there again because of Mr. Mayor there. He's just a cool guy. I mean, in one of the deleted videos that didn't make it up, I was glazing him hard. Anyway, off that topic. Oh, actually, more people. There's I don't know. It's in Brazil. So shout out to you guys. You guys are cool. Who else do we have? We've got some people from the UK, of course. UK is another place that I'd love to move to. UK is just cool. I love cold weather. Even though I'm always in a hoodie. You wouldn't think it. You'd think I don't want to be warm, but I like it because then I get to wear a hoodie. And hoodies are nice. Hoodies are a lot more comfortable than t-shirts. I just love the cold weather. Rainy weather I love. Obviously it's pretty hard when I do these types of videos. It is what it is. I thought it would be pretty fun. It's like I've been messaging companies, try and partner with them, like Monster I messaged and I was like, bro, I drink a Monster in every video. And then they said thank you. They didn't say anything other than that. I don't think I got accepted into that, which is fair enough. I'm only little. No shade to Monster. One day I'll get big enough for that type of thing, you know. It'll happen eventually, it'll happen. Come on. Monster, if you're seeing this video, I'm right here. You know, I drink your drinks every time. You send me a care package, I'll care for you, alright? Because that's what we do on Rat Gang. We can welcome the Monster Energy brand into the Rat Gang. We can integrate it, alright? Other thing, I DM'd another company, but there's only really been two. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to message some, like, I don't know, something that would be a cool background or something, like a, I don't know, shop or something that wants to maybe pay me like $5 to stand out the front of their shop or buy me a pack of cigarettes. That'd be kind of cool. And then they can just feature on the back of a video. I know, that would be cool, wouldn't it? That's pretty good promotion. I don't know. Tell me what you think. If you own a brand and you like my videos, feel free to like DM me. I mean, I doubt anyone who watches these videos owns a brand. This is a pretty big waste of time watching me, but I mean, maybe you're just looking for perspective. And that goes for clothing brands too, by the way. I would love to get hooked up with some nice clothes, because I mean, like, you guys see this. I'm wearing like 4 different hoodies, 2 pairs of jeans every single video. I would not mind being hooked up with some nicer clothes. I don't know. We'll work that part out later. It'll happen. It will happen. Not that I like really need anything, like desperately. I know it'd just be cool to be able to say like I got sent something, even if it's maybe like a rose toy or something. I don't know. I'm gonna back away real quick. I don't know. I had like a whole thing prepared this morning that I could talk about in today's video. I kind of just forgot it. Let's talk about Bo Burnham. Where are you at, bro? I mean, I loved Inside. The Inside outtakes were good. I've been a fan of Bo Burnham since about 2017-ish. Yeah, I would say 2017. I think that's the year I went to high school. Yeah, I just watched his, I couldn't pinpoint the exact special. I think it was the What one, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go with What, even though it probably wasn't that. But yeah, like, it was just so cool to see someone, like, introduce a comedic aspect, but at the same time talk about serious stuff or talk about it in a funny way. You know, even if sometimes, like, a lot of Inside wasn't even really funny per se. It was kind of just what people need to hear. And I loved Inside. Inside inspired me so much, bro. Hopefully, something's coming soon. I did hear like a little rumor, but I'm pretty sure it was fake, because nothing's come of it. But like the Outside thing, people thought he was gonna do one that's outside. I doubt it. Bo Burnham's not that corny. He's just got to come up with something. Maybe he doesn't want to come up with something, which is fair enough. I think those types of ones are better suited to him though, because he like, you know, had panic attacks on stage and stuff, which I get it. So maybe doing stuff like Inside, where you just do it in a closed off space. Like, it doesn't even have to be in your own home. You could just do it in a studio, record it, and not have an audience and post it to Netflix, you know. Stuff like that's cool. I enjoyed that. Like, it fits his vibe, I feel like, more than the shows do. You can see the train. Hell yeah. I love trains, bro. I mean, like, there's nothing better than a good train. Because, like, it saves with pollution. What other vehicles can you ride with, like, 600 people plus at once? There's not many other ones of transportation. I'm pretty sure trains, you can't really top them. Even, like, a plane, you can't get that many people on. God, could you imagine, like, 1,000 people on a plane? You'd be like, it's freaking there, bro. People are smelly creatures, and being packed into something high in the sky with 1,000 people does not sound like a good idea. Planes are cool, but could you imagine just owning your own plane? I've got to say, I don't hate Taylor Swift for what she does, because I would do the same thing if I owned a plane. And you can't lie, you would too. Planes are pretty cool. I mean, imagine, I kind of want to ride in one of those, I don't know why I keep saying imagine, this better not become a thing. Those planes that have like the 2 wings that are like that, and then the little like, a plane, and then it has the rotor on the top. Or on the top, on the front. Those kind of planes, that'd be pretty fun to ride in. Don't see too many of them around where I live. I've seen a couple. I have seen a couple, but I haven't seen too many. I'm definitely like, I love planes, bro. Even like flying in them is just so cool. Like you can see the clouds. I'm not really that scared of planes. Granted, I have only been in a plane once in my life. So I can't really say that. It's not like I'm on a plane every week. But yeah, I've been on a plane twice in my life because I went there and back. But I went to Sydney. It's about an hour, 45-minute flight. The takeoff is just so thrilling, you know. It's feel the wind in your gut, and you're just in the air. But on the way home, because like the way there, we went inland, so you're above the water, and then when you were landing, you went out into the ocean, and then landed into Sydney Harbour. Well, not into, we didn't land in the harbour, don't worry about it. We landed in the airport, but you could see like the Opera House when you were landing in there, along with the bridge. By the way, the Opera House isn't that cool. No shade to Sydney, but like, I don't know, it's not that exciting. I mean, the Harbour Bridge is cool, like the history of it, I enjoy that a lot. But the Opera House just isn't that cool. It's alright. It's not the best thing in the world. It's way too hyped up. It's overhyped. But yeah, so I land in there, and then what am I saying? Oh, when you come out though of Sydney Airport, because the ramp shoots out towards the water. We were just going out, but like we weren't stopping after like 15 minutes, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Did we board the wrong flight? And I was crying to my mum and dad because I thought we boarded the wrong flight. I just said flight. By the way, I was like 13 here. Wasn't really an excuse for me to be crying like that. But yeah, I just thought I was like, damn, we're going to New Zealand, bro. Turns out, yes, they just need to go out and they need to get to a certain altitude to then turn. I don't know, I'm guessing here. But I was very stressed that I got on the wrong flight. And then after like we started, I saw the coast, and it was nighttime, by the way, so like you couldn't really see much. But when I realized you could see the coast, I was like, okay, I'm chill now. I'm very chill. More trains come. Ready, I'll be here. 3, 2, 1. Damn, mistimed that one. There we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, and then the rest of the flight, I was just looking out the window. All we could really see was the wing, but it is what it is. See, we stayed in Sydney for my auntie's 50th, and we went to a hotel called the Pullman. Look it up, alright, look it up. It's on the same part of the Sydney Harbour. What am I saying? It's on the same part that the Opera House is on. So literally, the Opera House is here, there's a pathway, and then there's hotels there. Pullman's there. So I pretty much stayed on the same, I don't know what you would call it, platform, little, it's not an island, but island that the Opera House is on. So it was expensive, I think, but we stayed there, and then down in the bottom, there's this massive heated pool with massive floor-to-ceiling windows, so you can look out at the Sydney Harbour Bridge, because if you don't know, the Opera House is here, Sydney Harbour Bridge is here in the water. Not in the water, but it's where the water is. So you'd look out over the water, and you'd see that, and you'd see the ferry area, which or the quay, I don't know what it's called, but it's a place, alright. So you would get to look out at the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and then there was a spa bath right at the window, and you'd get to look at all the people boarding ferries. And no one was using it because it was the middle of winter, And even though it was a spa bath, when you get out, it's freezing. But like, I'm a kid, I don't care about that. So I was just chilling in the spa bath for like 2 hours at a time, looking out at all the traffic. You know, I've always been a thinker ever since I was a kid. I would just like say we're at the beach. I would swim in the water. I was a bit of a boogie boarder. Plenty of stories with that, but I would take a couple, like an hour while we're at the beach, so just dig a hole, and then I would just sit in the hole and watch everybody else and look at what everyone's doing. Ever since I was a young kid, I've always just loved to people watch, kind of see what everyone's up to, imagine their lives. Why is that lady dressed in a suit with a briefcase? What type of meeting is she going to? Etc. Stuff like that. And you can always pick out the tourists, like the Americans or the British. And you can be like, yep, they're from this country. They're from this country. And you can tell by just the way they dressed up for the occasion. Because you know a tourist is a tourist when they're dressed in shorts and a t-shirt in winter, alright? Because they don't expect Australia's going to be cold in winter. But down in Sydney, where I live, it doesn't get insanely cold. In Sydney, however, it gets freezing, bro. It gets like 3 degrees there. Here it can get, like, it's been about like 4 degrees here. But like it's usually sitting at about like a 7 or an 11. 7 or 11 mention. But yeah, usually sitting around that sort of degree. Which is cool. It's cool. We're at 22 minutes now. So I think that'll be my time to go. I gotta write down what I'm gonna say next time, because I don't know why I keep not doing that. Tomorrow might be an exciting video, maybe. I'm not gonna make promises, but I will tell you what I might be doing. I gotta go to this river place for dinner with my dad. And I might just sneak off for a little bit and record a video down on the river. Might be a pretty nice thing if I can find lighting. If there's not lighting, then I'm not going to do it. And it'll just be a normal car park video or out the back video. Probably an out the back video if it's not raining tomorrow. So yeah, there's this. Yeah, that's what's going on in my life. Today was an upbeat video. I didn't want to do 2 sad videos in a row. Speaking of sad, let me show you around a little bit. Because I can, because I have a tripod, and I gotta pack it up. So while I'm packing it up, I might as well show you about, huh? If I can get it to close, that is. There we go. How exciting is this? Do I look like a vlogger? There's Costco. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And here's the car park. It's exciting. It's a nice time. I mean, we could do a whole video of me just walking like this if we wanted to. I mean, we could have the occasional cigarette if we wanted, but I don't know, I kind of don't want to do that. Let's wrap it up. Alright. Love you, Rat Gang. Rat Gang for life, baby.